If I say goodbye, then make me a liar, make me a liar.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm gonna do another prep series episode. So today we are 8 days out. We're in single digits, a little bit over a week. We're almost there. I'm feeling good. Motivation's higher. We've almost made it through the hard part. Prep protocol has changed quite a bit since the last episode. Just making sure I'm in the right headspace and mindset and everything. So at this point, that's what really matters, is not only checking the boxes, but having my mind right, staying positive, everything like that. So nailing down a routine, that is really important right now. Last time on one of these prep episodes, I was waking up at around like 8:30, getting to the gym at like 9:30. Now I go to bed every day at 10 p.m. so I can wake up at 6 a.m. I send my check-ins over to Nick by 6:30 in the morning. I head to the gym, I'm on the Stairmaster by 7 a.m. and then eat, go about my day, try my clients, everything like that. Definitely have a lot more of a regimented schedule, but I do like the structure, honestly. I feel like as a person, I get very overwhelmed easily when I don't have a strict schedule for myself, like how I did before, where I was just like, oh, okay, well, if I have a training client at 10, then I'll do my cardio at 9. Whereas now I'm just, every day I'm there at 7. And then I just stay at the gym until my client is here. I'll work on editing videos, I'll work on my homework, I'll work on whatever I need to do for that day. So I think just being, she's crazy. You're crazy. But yeah, I think just being in a strict schedule has helped me a lot mentally. I checked in this morning with Nick already, so I have my protocol for the day. Last quad day of prep. Peak week starts in a few days, next week. I'll have my new protocol for that and everything. So I just prepped my meal 1 that I'm gonna eat after I do my cardio and do the sauna and abs and everything. That's the same thing. Those are the 2 eggs, asparagus, and protein isolate. Most of my other meals are lower carb than they were before, just trying to get my body as depleted as I can. So we started that hard depletion 3 days ago. I've dropped over 5 pounds in the past 3 days. It's crazy what your body can do. Your body's so receptive. My coaches know what they're doing, and they put me into a hard depletion to prepare for peak week, because we're gonna carb up a little bit when peak week comes around. So we want to get as dry and as flat and depleted as possible, so that when I carb up, I can fill my muscles out again and still have that condition look. So yeah, I woke up this morning at 116.0, and I'm starting to see the conditioning come into my legs, so that's really exciting. What's up today? So today I'm gonna go to the gym, do my normal morning routine, 30 minutes cardio this morning, 30 minutes sauna, get some abs, eat my meal, and then I'm gonna train a few of my clients. I'm gonna work on posing a lot today, really make sure that that's polished up. And then I'm gonna talk to you guys more today about how prep has been going recently. There was a few days there where I was getting a little down on myself. I'm feeling like I already lost when we're not even there yet. I had to talk with my coaches, and they remind me how important mindset is. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about that later today. I'm gonna show you guys how I prep my meals. And of course, I'm just gonna take you along with me for the day. Just another day in the life of 8 days out. Let's get to the gym.
I said goodbye, then make me a liar, make me a liar.
We got the lineup for the day. I'm drinking 2 gallons of water a day now, so I'm measuring that out. I'm really looking like a bodybuilder now with my gallon jug. I'm measuring my salt now since we're close to the show, so 1/4 teaspoon with every meal. Then I got my isolate, and I have my meal 1 for after cardio, and then my next meal. So I'm checking back in. I'm about to head to the grocery store, get some groceries that I need. I just had my pre-meal, so we had a little bit of a higher carb day today after I sent those check-ins. Just a little bit of extra carbs with this meal. And my post-meal, I had 3 rice cakes in addition to what I usually have. Now I'm gonna head to Publix, and I just need ground beef, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I prep my meals. I'll just kind of take you guys through that. So yeah, let's head to Publix. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I physically came to the grocery store because I've been living off of Instacart. Just cuts so much time out. So I've been Instacarting all my groceries from Costco because I'm buying so much food that I have to buy it in bulk from Costco. And that's been like my saving grace. So I haven't actually stepped foot in a grocery store in like a while. I literally hate myself for saying that. But only Publix carries the 96% lean beef that I need. I can't find it anywhere else. It's called like Maverick Ranch or something. So I had to come to Publix just for that. Anyways, but I stocked up on it. I just got like 5 packs of it and I'm just gonna freeze it so I don't have to worry about it again and drive over to the grocery store because my life is just so hard. I'm just kidding, but it'll save me a few trips. I can just stock up on it and then Instacart my Costco stuff. So that's all I needed today. But yeah, my asparagus, my tilapia, almond butter, eggs, everything else I get from Costco. That's one thing that's nice about prep is you're so limited to the ingredients that you're using. Jasmine rice, tilapia, beef, almond butter, egg. Like that's it. That's all there is. So it makes grocery shopping so much easier. So I'm gonna run home and I'm gonna show you guys how I prep my meals. So I'm gonna get started prepping my food. So I let all my tilapia thaw. I set it out the night before in the fridge. Again, since I'm prepping my food every day now, I just take the quickest approach that I can. So when I'm in the off season, all my food is a lot more exciting, but right now it's what's the quickest way that I can prep this. I basically air fry everything that I can, and then the beef I just throw on the stovetop. So I have a little air fryer. It's like a little mini convection oven. It's like my saving grace. I use it for everything. So I lay out my tray, put the tin foil down, put my tilapia on there. I just cut out a few of the seasonings that I use because they have like extra ingredients in them. So I've just been using garlic powder and onion powder, pepper, and then I don't salt it until afterwards because I have to measure out how much salt I'm having with each meal. I throw it in the air fryer and let it cook, and I just check the internal temperature, so I don't really time it. I just check until it's fully cooked. I will prep the beef on the stovetop here. Again, I just throw onion and garlic in there for now. I also prep my rice while the tilapia is cooking because this takes 20 minutes to cook. So I just use my rice cooker. It makes it nice and easy. So I just throw my raw jasmine rice in there, throw some water in there, and then the rice turns out perfect every time. So my tilapia is finished. I just make sure it's 145 internal temperature. So this is the asparagus I get from Costco. So I just throw this in the microwave. So now I have everything prepped. I have my asparagus, we have the beef, I have my tilapia, and I have my rice. So it makes it nice and easy. Now every 2.5 hours when it's time to eat, I just go to my meal plan and I measure everything out and throw it together and I'm ready to go for the day. It only took me 25 minutes of cooking for the entire day. So even eating as often as I'm eating, it's easy to work it into a busy schedule. So a lot of people are like, I don't know how you cook all the time. But I'm like, but I just cook once for the day and then that's all of my meals. That's all I need. You just get into a routine and it makes it easier. And this is what happens when 2 gym girls live together. All my meal prep, we have Emily's meal prep, our obnoxious amount of eggs. But yeah, so I just reach in here and grab out whatever I need for that meal and makes it nice and easy. So it has been a little bit over an hour since I ate my pre-meal. So it's time to get to the gym for my last hard quad day. So let's head over to ReinventU.
If I say goodbye, then make me a liar, make me a liar. My heart's heating up, this love is on fire, love is on fire, on fire. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. If I say goodbye, then make me a liar, make me a liar. And make me a liar, and make me a liar. Make me alive.
guys, so it is a little bit after 7 now. The last quad day went really well. So that was my last time pushing to failure on quads before the show, which is actually crazy for me to say. It makes it feel so real. The show is really getting close. The reason we do that is next week when peak week starts, it'll only be pump up workouts. So I'll get in 30 minutes, just get blood flow into the muscles. I remember. It took me like a full 5 minutes to even get a sentence back together. That's honestly been one of the toughest parts of prep. It's just my brain is not fully there. I'll try and hold a conversation with somebody and I can't get my words out and I feel so bad. It's all part of the journey. Right after the show, I'll feel a lot better. So it just makes me laugh, honestly. It's kind of funny. But yeah, where I was going with that is that next week will be peak week. So the reason I'm only pushing hard these last 3 days, the reason my coaches have me doing that, and that's a pretty standard thing on bodybuilding prep, is because you have to let your body recover. Right now I'm tearing down the muscle fibers because that's how you get muscle growth. You tear down the muscle fibers, let them regrow, and that's how we see those changes. So this was the last week of actually tearing down those muscle fibers and going to failure in all my lifts. Next week will be about just getting blood flow to the area. It'll be light pump up workouts just to get blood flow in the area, get a good pump in, and then go. And let the inflammation come down and let my body heal so that that conditioning can come through even more right before the show. So these are our last few days of pushing hard before this show, which is crazy. But it was a really good lift, actually. It was tough, but I was excited to be there. Usually I dread quad days. The last 2 quad days that I've had have been really good. And honestly, I attribute that to my mindset. So I had a talk with my coaches. They pulled me aside and they could kind of tell that I was struggling with my mindset, and that is such a big part of prep. And it's hard to keep a good mindset, and it's hard to keep that motivation sometimes. That's where having a really good coach comes into play, and that's why that's so important, why I'm so thankful and lucky to have them and call them my coaches. They noticed that and they wanted to talk to me. So I was getting a little bit down on myself just because I'm not as conditioned as I want to be, and I put in so much work for these past 18 weeks. And I feel like I've made a lot of sacrifices in my social life and my daily life and given it my all, checked off every single box. And it was just hard for me to see that that still might not be enough, you know, to be where I want to be. I just wasn't seeing the amount of conditioning that I was wanting to see for the level that I want to compete at. What was hard was there's nothing more I could have done. It wasn't like, oh, well, maybe I could just work a little bit harder. It was just like hard to know that I've given it my all, and it's still, in my mind, it still wasn't enough. So they were talking to me and they're like, you have to remember, and this is what I've been preaching recently too, is you have to remember that we're doing this because we love it. We're doing bodybuilding because we love it, and that's what you have to tell yourself every step of the way. You're dying on cardio. You love it. It's all a mindset. Nobody forced me into this, you know what I mean? Nobody is telling me I have to prep. I'm doing it because I love it. And enjoying the process is a big part of that. And they're like, look, you're young, so it's going to be harder to have that conditioned look. It's my second prep ever. It's going to be, you know, a lot harder to get that conditioned look. But they're like, you're doing everything you can as long as you check off every single box and you show up as the best version of yourself and you give it everything that you could have given. That's all you can do at the end of the day, and have that positive mindset and put that positive energy out there. That's what's really important. But I think getting back to that positive mindset after I slipped up for a little bit has really been what's helping me, because I do strive to be a positive person every day, and for a little bit there, like a few days, I felt like I wasn't really living up to that. So I'm just remembering my why, remembering why I did this, and just to enjoy the process, enjoy every single part of it, because like I've said, a lot of people get down on themselves in prep because it is very restrictive. It's very hard mentally and physically, so it's very easy to be drained and kind of see all the negatives, but you have to remember that there's positives in everything. So I've been going to the gym with a smile on my face. I've genuinely been enjoying it. I was on the phone with somebody the other day and they were like, you sound really happy for being 9 days out from a show. Like, what's going on? I was like, I am. I'm happy to be here. I'm doing what I love every single day, and I'm so lucky. And all my lifts have been better. I've been excited to do everything. So instead of thinking like, oh, I have to do this, it's more like, no, this is what I love to do. I get to do this. Yeah, it's easy to get like that when you're so low energy. energy. I think that's why it's so easy to get down on yourself this deep in prep, is just everything feels like a chore. You have to remember that this is, you know, what we love to do. That's been really, really helpful, and especially at this point in prep, lowering cortisol and lowering your stress as much as you can is really, really what's gonna help. I've been taking baths at night with Epsom salt. That's what Nick has been recommending, and that's honestly really been helping. So I've just been trying to focus on, you know, getting into a routine. That has tremendously helped. Going to bed at 10 p.m., which is so abnormal for me, and waking up at 6 a.m. every day. That is really what's helping me, because I'm in a set schedule. I don't stress about anything. I've just been focusing on prep, and then I'm excited to get back to normal life, but right now I'm enjoying the now. It's been really good. We have 8 days to go, and then it is show day, and that's gonna be so much fun. So there's so much to look forward to. As for the rest of today, I just have one more meal left, and then I'm just gonna chill out, finish some more homework, and get to bed and do it all over tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed following me along for the day, and I hope you guys have been enjoying following my prep. I've been enjoying sharing it with you guys. This has been so much fun, and you guys have been so supportive. I love the messages that I've been getting of you guys watching my videos and following along. It means the world to me. This is what I love to do, and I've been having so much fun showing you guys, especially when you guys are interested in it as well. It makes me so happy. So I'm gonna be a YouTuber for a second and ask you guys to like my video and subscribe if you enjoyed it today. It helps me, helps the algorithm, helps my channel grow. So if you've been enjoying it, just help me out there, and check me out on my socials so you can keep up with me. I post a lot on my stories and everything, so check me out on Instagram. Reach out to me if you guys need anything. I also just started my online coaching program, so if you guys are looking for online coaches, meal plans, workout plans, anything like that, DM me, check out the link in my bio. I'd love to help you. So yeah, reach out to me whenever. The next episode will be peak week, which I'm so excited about. That's gonna be a really fun episode. And then the one after that is show day. So we're getting there. This is getting super exciting. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Make me alive, make me alive. My heart's heating up.